Hello, and welcome to the Yakuza 0 dance battle, Kiryu vs Ogita, which occurs during Substory 30, Maharaja Showdown. If you're currently stuck in this substory, then you're probably not alone. Ogita loves to rack up those steps, and in my playthroughs it didn't seem to matter if I got an almost flawless score. For some reason Ogita always had an extra 500 to 1000 points. Sound familiar? This annoyed me so much that I thought, right, the only way that I'm going to be satisfied in winning will be if I beat Ogita on the hardest difficulty. Which makes a lot of sense, yeah? On previous attempts, I'd managed to actually obtain higher scores. For some reason I managed to beat Ogita on this attempt, so it could have been a fluke. I guess the game took pity on me or something. Anyway, here are some of my tips on how to improve your mojo on the dance floor. The dancing minigame can be a bit confusing at first with all those neon colour coordinated button presses blending into the multicoloured dance floor, and why is the character hopping about these squares a wee ghost? I'm not sure if this is related to a latency problem. I discovered the trick is not to focus so much on pressing the buttons in time with the squares to actually zero in on the icons. You may keep getting the bad response that way. Instead, it's much better to press in time with the beat and the overall rhythm with the music, which can feel a bit odd and may seem like you're pushing the buttons a bit too late, but it works, so it's better not to rush. Think about the rhythm and go dun, 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 dun. Get the timing down in your own head so that the presses match the beats. After a bunch of successful moves, your voltage meter increases and allows you to press L1 for dancing fever mode. This is very important. Make sure you activate this when you can and press the correct directions on the D-pad. This will net you an easy 800 points and may tip the balance of the scores in your favour. Be patient when you activate Dancing Fever, as, again, it's all too easy to rush the timing of the presses and fail. You'll need to aim to activate this mode 3 times. Ogita seems to mess this up quite often, giving you an advantage for these sections. Another tip is to press on the D-pad along the squares in time with the music. So when you come across the square that you've to hit, you'll be synced with the rhythm of the music to naturally press the corresponding shape. As far as steps and combos are concerned, Ogita will often obliterate you in the number of steps taken, but not so much with the combos. If you try and focus on getting as many steps as possible, it can easily throw your timing off. My first tactic was to rotate the D-pad frantically in all directions, and sometimes it would work, and a lot of times I would end up hitting the walls of the dance squares, which would make the ghost character wobble back and forth, causing a short delay, making it much more difficult to recover. The priority in defeating Ogita is to play as flawlessly as possible, making sure to stack up correct hits and increasing your combos. The steps don't seem to matter as much. I must have repeated this dance battle over 30 times, and the reason I know that is because the entertain yourself counter kept going up, as if to mock me. Even if you play this minigame the best you possibly can, it can be infuriating that Ogita manages to edge in with a better score. It can seem like this minigame is out to punish you. On the odd occasion, very odd occasion, sometimes he can make a lot more mistakes and messes up his combos. This is the time to channel your inner Travolta and do all you can to moonwalk your way to victory. I'll not do any more dance references. Anyway, keep trying, keep practicing, keep grooving on. See ya.